Your value increases when you add value to others.
Just being able to study a lot of successful people, what I've seen is they all tell you to slow down, take things at your own pace. If something doesn't work or something is not working for you, then rethink and slow it down and actually train your mind to think about it and think about the end goal, but at the same time take step-by-step processes to kind of find solutions and get closer to that goal each day. Just during my workout and this past week, a lot of my workouts have been so difficult. Even just getting up and going to the gym has been kind of do I really have to do that kind of thing? I make it a point that, okay, fine, I'm sleepy today, but so be it, let it be. Even if I'm tired, I'm gonna go sleep at the gym. By doing this, what I'm doing to my mind is like training it to, there's no way out of this. You're not gonna get out of this whole thing of, oh yeah, you're tired, so let's just stay back, because that complacency kicks in. Once it kicks in, there's no going back. It's gonna happen again and again and again. So not giving room for that is really important. And so what I did was, yeah, okay, if I really want to sleep, let me go to the gym and maybe sit on the leg press machine or the bench press machine, or even just get the barbells and start working out or start picking up smaller weights. Eventually, like once you step into the gym, the whole atmosphere changes. I don't know if it's because you see other people working out, or that you've actually got into the gym, so now your brain's actually thinking about, okay, fine, what do I do now? Your brain is actually very quick to adapt to surroundings and situations, if you didn't realize that already. It's very important for us to also take that time and effort to push ourselves to that max. Just as I was saying, taking it a step back really helps in terms of how I'm going to do the next thing and focus on that next thing. So I went to the gym, I started working out, I got on the treadmill because that's my general routine of doing an hour of treadmill and an hour of weightlifting. I ended up getting on the treadmill, and then I really struggled. I was like, damn, only a minute has passed, only 2 minutes have passed, and then 5 minutes, and I was like, no, I'm not going to be able to make it today. So I'm not going to be able to do 10 minutes today. And then eventually what happened was, all I was doing was looking forward for that next little movement or the next little thing. So, okay, fine, let me do 10 minutes. Because I'm always used to doing 10 incline, speed at 6, and an hour on that, what I went to do was, fine, let me do 5 in terms of speed, and then let's do 8 incline, and then let's do 10 minutes. So drop down your goal a little bit and then try to push yourself. Automatically what you're doing is, there's no way out of this. You're telling your mind there's no way out of this. You're going to go ahead and do this. You're going to finish this regardless of how much longer it's going to take or what your goal is. Your goal is ultimately to do that workout for an hour. I ended up doing it. Yes, I slowed down the pace, but I was maximizing my ability on that particular day. Maybe I wasn't able to do it on that day. That's fine. But just dropping it down a little bit, slowing it down to my pace for that day, and then pushing forward for that full stretch. That hour has to be done regardless. And that hour, because it's your workout time, has to be done. I ended up staying 10 minutes, then it went to 15 minutes, then 20 minutes. And by the time when I reached 10 minutes, I upped it. Now go to 10 incline, put it to 6 now and try. And then you do 5 minutes, and then another 5 minutes, and you keep going ahead one step at a time and improving, constantly improving little by little. And eventually what happens is, you've gotten to the point of, oh damn, now I've actually completed what I set out to do. And it's the same thing that I've faced in my business as well. When I started my business, I was so bullish on getting the product out within a year. I was ready to spend whatever I could and however I could to get that product out. But what ended up happening was literally and quite opposite to what I planned out to be, because I was trying to be so fast and so quick on everything that I did, because I was like putting pressure on all the developers and the product team and so on and so forth. I missed the point of making sure that everything was lining up to actually do what it's supposed to do. Now that's the same thing what we do. our mind is so fast to getting to that end result and your goals and your aspiration levels, everything. Your mind wants to get there, whatever the speed, and you won't sleep without having it done. So that's the way I was. Then I figured, oh, rushing to it is not going to help me. Slow it down. Take it back a bit. Breathe a little bit more, but work on it. Don't stop working on it. No, don't just lose all your sleep over everything that you're doing. It's that time that you're using for that work that you're doing and how efficiently you're using that. That's what matters the most. Again, coming back to the point, your mind is so fast to it, but sometimes your body is not going to keep up to that speed. And that's the same thing when it comes to your workouts or whatever. Your body might not be able to do it on that particular day, but that's a momentary thing where you need to click your mind to thinking, look, you're gonna do this. You want to achieve the goal, but then you want to go at it at the same pace as every other day. Not every day is the same, so take it as it comes and take the steps necessary to make the right move for that next step. The presence in that moment to be able to figure out yourself, that self-awareness, to take that step positively and with optimism, that's what you need. That's what's going to get you through. And quite literally, as I kept pushing myself a little by little, minute by minute, and every milestone that I set forth for myself within those periods, in these tough periods, I started reaching it. Because my mind was so set on making sure that next thing was going to happen. I wasn't focused on too far away into the future that I was losing sight of what's right in front of me. Train your mind to think like that and train your mind to look at what's right in front of you, work on that, prioritize it, finish it with the most effective manner that you can do it, and then move on to the next thing. Don't put everything on your plate, confuse yourself, and lose sense of direction in all phases of your life, and then be sat there thinking, oh crap, I did this, I did that. Rather, take it slower, slow down the pace. You know, you look at all the big guys in the world, you look at every successful person, they'll tell you this: slow down to your pace and make sure that you know what you're doing. If you can't move at that pace, don't keep pushing it there, because ultimately that's going to lead to burnout and whatnot. You know, whether you believe in it or not, it's going to hit you mentally, physically, emotionally, personally, on your family life, in your relationships and everything. Everything's going to take a back seat. So really think about whatever you're doing. Take things step by step for you to actually become successful in whatever you set out to do. This could be your workout, this could be a business, this could be a career. It could be anything. And in everything that you set forward to do, focus on taking that next step and that, setting milestones to reach your ultimate goal. Don't just focus on that ultimate goal and lose sight of what's in front of you. Take care, guys. Cheers.